From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. Lester the steer got lucky. Or maybe we should just say he's lucky to be alive. For now. Steer, male cattle that have been castrated, are primarily raised for beef. This one, which was named Lester, had been on the loose along Interstate 75 since April. However, a stretch of the freeway was closed Sunday afternoon, so wranglers could rustle him up and return him to his owner. It was captured on a squad car dash cam and posted Monday on social media. We know that if there are no pictures or video, it didn't happen. The less than 2-minute clip showed the steer being chased by the wranglers in cowboy hats twirling lassos on horseback. Police added a catchy spaghetti western soundtrack, adding to the drama. The rescue the video showed likely saved the large animal from being hit by a car or shot, which, as it turned out, was what happened to an unnamed bull that weighed at least 500 pounds last month, the Raging Bull authorities said, terrorized Grosse Ile. In a tweet, the Michigan State Police explained, "Here's the skinny on the cow," noting that at about 2:50 p.m. near Bedford Road, troopers were requested for traffic control as a precaution in the event that a runaway cow managed to escape and run onto I-75. State police added, the bovine was not charged and was back in the pasture with a story to tell all the other livestock. It was unclear, however, how long Lester would stay in said pasture or whether he would be spared from going to the slaughterhouse.
From pop culture critic Julie Hines. For an aspiring country music singer, doing justice to a song identified with a legend can be daunting, but that's exactly what contestant Grace West of NBC's The Voice did last week with her version of Tammy Wynette's heartbreaking ballad, Till I Can Make It on My Own. Coach Blake Shelton raved during the live semifinals, quote, "There's a reason that no one has ever done that song on this show. It's because you can't do it, but you just did," end quote. West, age 19, grew up in the Detroit suburb of Canton. Soon, she could become the best thing for Michigan's country music credibility since Bobby Bears' 1963 hit, Detroit City. West is one of 5 finalists on The Voice who will be competing for the top prize during this week's finale. The results will be announced tonight on NBC at 9 p.m. For more on the story, you can search for Julie Hines' article, Will Metro Detroit's Grace West be crowned the winner of NBC's The Voice on Tuesday? On Freep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, and the NFL has a new rule thanks to the Detroit Lions. On Monday, the NFL owners approved a new bylaw allowing teams to have a third emergency quarterback suited up and not count against the team's 46-man game day roster. Now, the biggest example of need for this goes back to the NFC Championship game earlier this year, in which the San Francisco 49ers lost both their quarterbacks during the game due to injury. The Lions actually suggested to have this rule implemented during this offseason, and the league is going to do so. Let's hope that the Lions don't necessarily need to use this rule. After Jared Goff and Nate Sudfeld, the Lions have drafted Hayden Hooker, who's recovering from a knee injury, and free agent Adrian Martinez, formerly of Nebraska.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press by visiting Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.